After the Romantic period, sort of during the decline of classical ballet, August Bournonville faithfully stuck to the method of teaching and to the style. And he was in Denmark, and this style has been preserved faithfully to this day and is handed down from generation to generation. And we are extremely lucky to have with us tonight a real Dane who has been brought up in that tradition. In fact, this morning he said actually he was born that way. So he's with us tonight, and he's going to coach Marcelino Sambé in a tiny little bit from a very famous pas de deux called the Flower Festival Pas de Deux at Genzano. So with no further ado, I'd like to introduce Johan Kobborg and Marcelino Sambé.
I guess I'm the oldest generation of those generations. So yeah, we're gonna start with the. There's a little variation before the pas de deux starts, and in a way it's to introduce you, the dancer, to the audience. It's also for you to introduce yourself to your lovely partner in the corner. It's a chance for her to make up her mind whether she wants to spend the next six minutes with you. That's why pressure's on. It has to be good, yeah. What it also does, it's one of my favorite little 30-second numbers because it has all the sort of signature Bournonville. In a way, it's greatest hits in 30 seconds. So we have the port de bras, the signature jumps, all of that. It's very rare in Bournonville that we do any jumps with two arms up. If we do jumps, it's mainly with one arm. The other one we're using to either tell your girlfriend, the camera here, this is for you, or it can be to the audience. So everything, it's not, you're not dancing for yourself. Yeah? So we start with an assemblée. Yeah. Well, we can use the arms, but we're not, well, you can use them more, we can breathe. But we're not making a big deal out of, we don't want the audience to look at the arms. Yeah, so it's just like a breath, a preparation, yeah. We do a sisson, and this is the one to, in this case, I think we should sell it to the audience. It could also be to the girl. I think we moved on, so now, although back in 18 something, I'm sure they wouldn't have been able to split their legs. I think we can, as long as the hips have the same lift. If the hips stays where they are, and we just do bang, it drops. So you want to lift. Back, yeah, good. We do a ballonnet, and we do a jeté jump, yeah. The quicker you can throw that leg in the jeté. Sorry, I'm not showing much. I'm not physically doing that much at the moment, so try not to, you'll have to use your imagination. The assemblée, this is sisson. The open ballonnet, the step, throw that front leg. Yeah. The faster that front leg can go, the longer you're going to hang in the air visually. And although it takes you time to get that back leg up, we're not really focused on that. We want to see that. Good. The only thing is right now you're doing this, you're doing the ballonnet, you're doing the step, you're doing the jeté, totally in the same. Yeah. The sisson is interesting, and this is interesting. This, it has to be precise, all of that, but we don't want to make a big deal out of it. Yeah. So we're here. We're going to do 4 jetés, beaten, and this is where, yes, but rather than you moving your head, that already has sort of an arrogant, don't do that. Just move your, you can almost keep looking at me, but just, yeah, but you're doing it opposite now. Sorry. So in a way, the heel and shoulder is the one that's forward. I'd rather that it's the épaulement of the body than it's that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
More the body.
Yeah. Less is more. you do the same, repeat, and again you do 4 chuté beaten. Now from this position, it's hard, but try to avoid to go down. You want it to be a natural, slowly down. Yeah.
Bring that.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be slow. And also, it is quite tricky. Nowadays we are very used to if we jump, we use our arms to get the force, to get height. It can be quite awkward if you're not used to it to not use. You gotta use your abs and yeah. So in other words, you want to be able to do that step and just relax and have a good time. Yeah. You want to do that with music?
Yeah.
And slowly with the arms. It's okay. Okay, good. In Bournonville's time, the stages, the theaters, tiny.
What's all that?
That's why, yeah. And the minute you would lift your eyebrow, they would all see. So that's also why. So it's sort of very relaxed, very minimal. Yeah. So it's good to travel for this in the air, but you're making a massive thing out of that. It's nothing. Yeah. Delicate foot. That's it.